Scenario 44. In the disguise of tomorrow. I don't see anyone from the GIT Corps. I heard they have a different mission to see to. So, Zogilia, or rather Evgeny Kedar, and the Keepers of Order really do have a special relationship. Do the Keepers of Order have something to do with Zogilia's invasion of Alworth as well? Listen up, everyone. The X-Cross will soon show up to try to destroy our Galapushka, to ensure the advancement of the great nation of Zogilia, protected at all costs. Slava Zogilia! Zogilia, my homeland. Where in the world are you heading? We've sighted the X-Cross. There's the Gorgon. That is... Man! That thing is huge! Imagine the devastation if it ever fired at the surface. Especially without Aura's protection. No, even with it, the damage inflicted will likely be beyond the pale. Just because Alworth isn't their world doesn't give them the right to flame broil it. Does this mean the Keepers of Order are okay with something like that existing? Hero, I finished inputting all the necessary data into your Gundam. If the situation is updated in real time, we should be able to determine the operational status of the Gorgon. Report any changes immediately. Mission accepted. And we'll see what Zero has to say. Alfred Gallant. He showed up too. The X-Cross. I hope to have them help stop Zogilia, if it ever veered off course, but without a better understanding of Evgeny's intentions. My only choice is to fight them. If we want to destroy the Gorgon, we have to break through the surrounding defenders first. All units, begin the assault. Thin out their numbers as much as you can. Master. I know. I'll be ready if the Keepers show up. Dio! Hina! Let's bust open a hole in their line. Roger. I so figured that my father and I loved would never try to do something so unjust. That's why I'll stop these lunatics for my homeland. Come on! We'll show their precious cannon the meaning of mass destruction. We've picked something up on our radar. It looks like the Keepers of Order. I figured they'd come. Looks like the Keepers of Order are here. Do just as we planned, Crows. Got it. Sorcerers of the Keepers of Order. I am Iori Eolite, the Eolite Sorcerer. Some of you might not be aware of this, but the Keepers of Order have been summoning otherworlders to Alworth. And they've allied with Zogilia as part of a plan to fire that colossal weapon at the land of Alworth. How do you feel about that? Don't any of you have your doubts for the current course of the Keepers of Order? Guess not. Good try. They're shooting at us. I guess they're really here to back up Zogilia. It looks like all their talk about being custodians of law and order is just a pretext for smiting anyone who gets on their nerves. What should we do, Kraus? Well, if their minds are being controlled like Amari's and mine were, we probably won't be able to get through to them. Yes, until Crows give me a shock, I had zero interest in listening to anyone outside the Keepers. True. But the sorcerers have clearly become less flexible since we began our journey. I suppose we really should assume that something about the Keepers has changed. Our analysis can wait. We'd better focus on getting through this first. If we let the Keepers have their way, the fires of war will eat Alworth alive. We need to grill Archmage Kjeldin on his true motives before that happens. Archmage Kjeldin, you will answer me. And you will tell me exactly what you're trying to make the Keepers of Order do.
私の魔力を預けます。
託された希望、力にしてみせる。敵はドグマの射程内。俺の意志を嵐に変える。聖雷よ、敵を撃ち抜け。致命傷には程遠い。
感覚が研ぎ澄まされていく。行け、ファンネル。
このタイミングならば動力部に当てれば。いけー。行くぞゼロ。戦闘レベル全ターゲット確認。すべて仕留める。
Keep it up, guys. Once we rout them, we'll head for the Gorgon. Hold it up. Something's coming. Ooh. Valiant, sir. Yeah, but it's huge. What the? Whoa. What the hell? They've been decoupled. Did that giant Valiancer do it? Could be. There's some sort of noise that's slightly interfering with their coupling system. That big one's a coupling machine too. But it's on its own. It must be in standalone mode. Oh? Oh, you mean the mode they use to defend their Gorgon on the surface? They must have noticed that one characteristic. Ah! But I won't stop, just because I can't couple! Oh, it's Evgeny. Oh. That's right. Put everything you have into this fight. Oh, but what I say? How the heck do you know my name? There he is. Careful, Alba. That's Bison Jeraphel. What? No way! That voice could only belong to some old guy. Shut up, Hina. You could never understand the suffering or pain I've endured. That's right. I am Bison Jurafil. After getting hurled out of singularity, I spent 70 years living as Evgeny Kedar. So admin bureau chief Evgeny was actually Bison all along. If he got thrown out of the singularity, then that must mean... Oh! I get it now! It all must have started 70 years ago, after Bison tried to kill me, and Hina shut him down! Exactly. I went on living. Revenge always on my mind. I guess that means Hina wasn't the only one trapped in the repeating cycle of fate. He was too. Then the Bison from the present and the one from 70 years ago must have coexisted in the same world. Our world must really have been one in which time paradoxes were possible. What's a time paradox? A contradiction along the axis of time. Normally, the instant Bison Jurafil traveled back in time, the world he arrived in would have split into two parallel ones. If someone who wasn't supposed to exist suddenly popped up in the past, all subsequent events would be affected. In other words, a world in which Bison Jurafil did not travel back in time should have been born, but it wasn't. I guess the same could be said about Hina and the way she got caught in a time loop. Okay, so you guys are basically saying people like Hina and Bison shouldn't have been able to exist, right? Precisely. Our world was unnatural in that it permitted a time paradox to occur. Your doubts are perfectly understandable. Han! That's Dr. Han? He's the guy who forced Hina to couple with Bison, right? If contact of any sort is made with the past, the world splits into two, thereby preventing the time paradox. At least that's a general theory. But what if someone were to artificially take control of that process? That person could prevent the world from splitting into parallel ones and make repeating cycles of fate possible. Can that actually be done? I only know of one person who can do that. And you know him well. Yours truly, the one and only tuner. Why are you here? You came, Embryo. Bison, or should I perhaps call you Evgeny? I knew that you heard about me from the Keepers of Order and were acting independently. That's right. As I yearn for revenge against Watase and Hina, I noticed that our world was unnatural. That's when the Keepers of Order told me about you, and gave me my chance for revenge. Wait, so is that why our world got connected to our world in the first place? Yes, and it was to honor my pact with the Keepers of Order. Are you saying that you dragged the war between the Alliance and Zogilia into our world due to nothing but personal feelings? The point of it all was to destroy Embryo for controlling our world. Then why didn't you say so? Do you have any idea how many people you messed up with your self-centered approach? Shut up, Watase. All I care about is revenge against you, Hina and Embryo. I don't give a damn about anyone else. It seems that the changes that wrapped Zogilia were all due to this man's vendettas as well. Why? What do you mean, Hina?
Why would you warp us and our entire world like that?
Well, for fun and profit, I suppose. Excuse me? You see, I was dreadfully bored of our worth. So I decided to go ahead and create a new world. My ideal world, to be precise. To determine how to go about doing so, I wanted to conduct an experiment in which I prevented a world from splitting into parallel ones. And you used our world for that crap? Okay, so that was your profit. Where was your fun? Oh, the fun part had everything to do with you two. But Watase and Hina Yumihara.
So, I really was Hina Yumihara.
What the heck are you saying? You two just looked way too happy together to leave alone. He got jealous. He got jealous. Let me get this straight. You spied on Aoba and Hina, and then you warped their entire world because you were jealous?
You are just awful. There's disgusting slime, and then there's you.
The petty resentment of people like yourselves means nothing to me. I'm the only mortal here. Besides, one of the reasons I chose your world is because it piqued my interest as a scientist.
How so?
Why would I bother to answer that? Embryo. We built the Kalapushka specifically to blow you away. Now that it's done, there's a disintegrating beam with your name on it. Good luck with that, Evgeny. Not even your little weapon can stop me from coming back. I have a tip for the X-Cross as well. Your friends are in my special pocket of space, getting ready to face death as we speak. What?
That must mean the detachment really was captured by Embryo.
And they're stuck in some pocket of space. I actually came here to watch the climax of the tale of love and hate playing out in the world I created. Evgeny, as you know, I've already given up my control over your world. You're free to do as you like from here on out. After I'm done disposing of Aba Watase and Hina, you're next, Embryo. You're quite welcome to try. Cut the crap! Did you seriously come here just to ridicule us? What if I did? Then it'll cost you big. You won't get away with toying with our fates and tormenting my friends. Your coupling system is in fact a technology I fear.
Huh?
But now that you can't use it, you have no chance of beating me. We'll just see about that. Don't waste my time. Where'd that come from? What?
A Zogilia and a coupling Valiancer. Bison, it's you?
Bison? He came back? It is. Embryo. I came here to destroy you too. Impossible. Have you kept standalone mode going all this time, Lieutenant Cherville? Hey, Alliance engineer. Let me send you the standalone mode operational data real quick. Just what we needed. Lieutenant Jarville, what are you trying to do? I came here for revenge too. Revenge against Embryo for twisting my fate. And against Evgeny for using me. This must be another parallel world-splitting effect. What a joke you are, Bison Jarville. As tired as your legs are from dancing to someone else's tune, what can you possibly do? No matter how much I got played, there's still one thing I have to do. And what's that? Protect Hina.
Oh, Bison. Aoba, we're all ready to go.
Got it.
Activate standalone mode.
Connective locks on. Inconceivable. He managed to couple.
A method for coupling, similar to establishing a virtual link with an AI-based personality, embedded in a coupling machine system. Unfortunately for you, Han, we just perfected our own standalone mode theory.
I know you had Bison's data, but are you really saying you built your system that quickly?
We've actually been researching it since we destroyed your Gorgon on the surface. As an added bonus, we also figured out how your giant balancer's standalone mode prevents coupling. During coupling, thought data is sent 1 nanosecond into the future, at the particle level, to synchronize the thoughts of different pilots. However, in the case of standalone coupling, because a pilot essentially couples with himself, there's no need to receive thought data. As a result, this data, which would normally be sent, can be used for another purpose. Transmitting the data makes it possible to interfere with other coupling systems. That's how your jamming works. But if we transmit the thought data remaining due to the use of standalone mode by Aoba, we can cancel your jamming.
Ridiculous. That's nothing but a pointless armchair theory.
And yet, your jamming has already been cancelled. Dio! Hina! Now!
Connective.
Aoba! Locks on next. Deactivate standalone mode.
Exception!
The 3 mechs have successfully coupled.
This is absurd. My coupling system lost?
By using a psychomo provided by Lieutenant Amuro, we implemented a new type of thought-sharing system. Your jamming can't touch us now. No way. You can't do that.
Embryo. Our theory.
And the sorrow of those whose fates you twisted.
Chew on both of them! New attack?
お前だけは絶対に許さねえぞディオヒナ
New attack!
分かっている
Triple attack!
私たちの力を一つに。
やるぞ今がその時だ
必ずやれる
これで終わりだ
Got him.
私が
Bye, Embryo.
もう私がやったぞ俺たちの勝ちだ
And then they vanish. Damn. That's crazy. And this
Is the coupling power I feared.
Oh, he's dead? Got him!
But we still have no idea how Emperor keeps resurrecting himself.
We can worry about that after we stop the Gorgon. Han, have your main charge the Kalapushka faster. I'll fire it. Of course. Hurry. Based on the Zero System's calculations, the Gorgon will be fired in 3 minutes. Evgeny Kedar, don't fire the Kalapushka. Mitsurugi created embryo. I'll burn them to the ground first. What would even be the point of that? Shut up. Those decisions are mine to make. My revenge begins now. After 70 years of waiting, it's finally time. Evgeny Kedar, you've forgotten the meaning of fighting, so you'll never be me again.
Bison!
Hina, I'll fight at your side. Consider my way of apologizing for the pain I caused you. Damn, we got Bison now? Cool.
Thank you. You looked after me since I was a little girl. I'm glad to be able to join forces with you again. But I can't reciprocate your love.
That's fine. Protecting you is the only fight that matters to me now. This is Commander Alfred Gallant. I hereby declare Evgeny Kedar an enemy of Zogilia for misappropriating our entire nation. If you agree with me, circle behind the Galapushka and attack from there.
Everyone from the defense force is answering the commander's call.
Of course they are. No one could ever put up with the old Bison's crap. We're glad to have you back, Bison. Commander, You don't have to make excuses. Just fight for what you want to protect. Yes, sir.
All units, neutralize Evgeny Kedar within 3 minutes. Beat him and stop the Gorgon.
I won't let anyone stop me from having my revenge. Give it a rest already. I guess we'll just have to gang up on you to shut you up. Oh, but what to say? Come on, everybody. It's time to stop that lunatic and end the fight with Zogilia. Evgeny Kedar, you're not Bison, and you're no Zogilia neither. For dragging both Zogilia and Elworth in your grudge, you're a traitor, and I'll deal with you accordingly. Alfred Gallant, if you refuse to obey me, you're the one who's a traitor. As the ruler of Zogilia, I'll punish you right here. If my failure as your CEO is what twisted your mind like this, then you're my responsibility. Both as your former CEO and a soldier of Zogilia, it's my duty to stop you.
お前はビゾンではない。我々のゾギリアの敵だ。タルジム、ラーシャ、参回しろ。了解。
僕たちが牽制すれば、あとは中佐がやってくれる。
これで終わりだ。
Damn, that's actually cool. That's cool. I've never seen that before.
弱いということは、それだけで罪だな。俺を怒らせた報いだ。覚悟はできているな。 しませてから殺してやる。
That's a lot.
落ちろ。報復しろ。すでに戦闘の勝敗は見えている。
I never dreamed I had to face off against you. I suppose you're living proof that Embryo doesn't control our world anymore. Now that the world has split into two parallel ones, we're completely different people. I can kill you without killing myself. If you get in my way, I'll crush you without mercy. I'll never forgive myself for what I put Hina through. If you're my punishment for how awful I was, I won't hesitate to fight you. Evgeny Kedar, I'll defeat you and finally overcome my own weakness. He's literally fighting himself.
この手で俺自身を変えてみせる。抵抗の時間は与えない。お前にわかるものか。俺の70年間が。飛び回る羽虫は駆除する。覚悟はできているな。苦しませてから殺してやる。落ちろ。絶望に屈した老人では俺には勝てない。
I would never blame any one person for this war, but you're definitely one of its causes. Everything I've done is for revenge. I'll exploit anything at my disposal to have it, including my homeland. Thanks to your pettiness, my mom is dead, and my sister has wounds that will never heal. You owe me for all of it, Evgeny Kedar, and I'm here to collect. Take your best shot. I'll kill you right in front of your boyfriend. But what to say? Like hell you will. Me and him are gonna get through this and keep on fighting.
貴様を倒してこの戦争を終わらせる。ここで仕留める。俺の狙いからは逃げられない。
この程度の痛み、今の俺にはものの数ではない。逃げろ逃げろ、すぐ追いつくがな。落ちろ。
動きも意図も見えてる。
Oh, but what to say? I will personally strike you down. I feel bad for you, dude. I don't need anyone's pity. I led Zogilia all the way here, just so I can finally have what I've craved. And I found true power. The power of Zogilia. I regret nothing. If the result of everything you've done is this fight, you really do deserve pity. There's no way revenge will ever satisfy someone as hollow as you. I sort of get your hatred for me, but if you kill Hina, regret is all you have left. Don't make me laugh. I could never regret offing that traitorous woman. Are your pride and ego really that important? Fine. Then I'm done hesitating. I'll fight you. I'll keep Hina safe.
俺はヒナと一緒に戦う。ディオ、ヒナ。分かっている。
私たちの力を一つに。
やるぞ、今がその時だ。必ずやれる。これで終わりだ。
いいぞ。勝手に果たしては復讐の意味もない。逃げ道などは与えん。
これもディオとの特訓の成果だな。
Yet another mech that won't stay out of my way. So this guy is the puppet master behind Zogilia's movements. I can't just hand over the future of the world so you can have your revenge. Now look down at the target. Attack target. Evgeny Kedar.
貴様の野望はここで砕けて消え去る。ターゲットビゾンチェラケル。攻撃開始。
もっとだ。もっと早く飛べ、カルキノス。死ぬまでの時間が少し伸びたな。
攻撃続行可能。貴様の野望はここで砕けて消え去る。
いいぞ。勝手に果たしては復讐の意味もない。飛び回る羽虫は駆除する。圧倒的な力を見せつけてやる。死ね死ね死ね。とどめだ。
お前にだけは負けない。負けられない。プライドやエゴよりも守るべきものがあったはずだ。
3キロフォーメーションで行く。
合わせてみせる。
行くぜ、最強トリオだ。俺が突破口を開く。
次は全てがつながるこの感覚で。
ヒナ、渡せ青葉。
これが俺たちの思いの力だ。
I sort of get how you feel. You know, after staring at Hina for so long. Aoba, watase! But all you really wanted to protect was your pride and your ego. Unlike you, we have something important to protect. Is this really the end for me? Screw it then.
The enemy attacked satellite. is emitting a strong energy signature.
They're firing?
Wait, but the Gorgon isn't supposed to be able to fire yet.
I've released a 3 minutes worth of Nectaribium stored in our satellite. Now the Kalapushka will be fired at our worth, with an output far exceeding its usual capacity. And don't be insane. If you unleash that much energy, the satellite around will be blown to Kingdom Come! Han, at the very least, I'll destroy Alworth if it's the last thing I do. You die too. Gah, stop being ridiculous. I'm too brilliant to die here. My research is too important. Not as important as my revenge. You're nuts. How about what I say? Your last thought will be of how powerless you are. An insufferable egomaniac to the bitter end. We'll have to destroy their satellite. Do you think we can make it? And imagine what could happen if we detonate a source of concentrated energy like that. And we still have to do it. Our coupling machines can pull it off. Me and Alba should be able to make it. It's no use. You only have 3 seconds. Come on, Dio! Whenever you're ready, Alba. Let's show this guy that our potential is limitless! Whoa, what the?
What's happening here?
Time has temporarily stopped for us.
What do you mean?
To be more precise, you and I are seeing Alba and Dio jumping through time. In order to synchronize thoughts without lag, the coupling system sends the signal 1 nanosecond in the future at the particle level. As a result of using up Psychomu as well, the thoughts of those two are so synchronized that it's no longer necessary to exchange the signal. The signal at 0 seconds ends up sent to the same moment in time. However, because the signal is initially sent 1 nanosecond into the future, the recipients and receivers, that is Alba, Dio, and the Valiances, are sent into the past once per nanosecond. When observed from an absolute position, it looks like time has stopped. Or rather, it looks like time is returning.
Does stuff like that really happen?
I'm merely telling you what happened here. But I suppose you could say that this is the true power of the coupling system. Well, that's OP as fuck. That's OP as hell. Applying this makes it possible to achieve time leaps and other types of space-time control. That's likely what Embryo was really afraid of.
And that means Embryo was controlling our world in particular, because he feared that our coupling research might eventually threaten him.
Right now, Alba and Dio are jumping 1 nanosecond back in time 1,000,000 times. And that means they're right in the middle of a mind-boggling battle to save the world and everyone in it.
Alba! Dio!
Go! Whoa, 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 oh my god. crazy fast.
What in the world is that?
Aoba and Dio have controlled the energy of the Gorgon's explosion to open a singularity.
Where does it lead?
Straight into the pocket of space Embryo made.
What?
During a ridiculous number of leaps through time, we heard our friends fighting within Embryo's interdimensional pocket of space. Their prayers, powered by their unwillingness to give up, broke the barriers of space-time to reach us. By using the explosion of the Galapushka to make contact with Embryo's pocket of space, we made a singularity that can get us in. Let's go, Hina! It's time to show that god wannabe coupling power. Our power!
Okay.
Be careful, everyone. We'll be right back! And off they go. And they're back. Aoba! Dio! What the?
Look, the Gorgon.
Completely destroyed. It's been totally destroyed.
And there's no sign that it fired.
Were we dreaming? What happened here? A miracle. One triggered by the power of people. How did he register that? How did Sparrow see that? Sparrow is insane. Sparrow is right. Oh, and just so you know, we saved the detachment while we're at it. Bro, for them, all of this happened in like 3 seconds. All of this happened in like less than 3 seconds. Or less than 5 seconds. Instantaneously, they see that the Gorgon is destroyed. Oh yeah, by the way, we saved our friends. Cool, right? Seriously?
We traveled through time.
I don't really get it. But it sounds like everything worked out. People will eventually conquer time itself, huh? Thanks, Dio. If you were my buddy, there would have been no miracle today. I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. I'm glad I met you. Oh, you! It'd be fine to say stuff like that as much as you want. Aoba, Dio, Ina. Zero's telling me something. Apparently you three have overcome your fates and are on your way into the future.
The future.
Sounds about right.
Now that they've lost both their oversized ace in the hole and their leader Evgeny, Zogilia's probably finished.
But our fight's not over yet. No way. Right away? The GIT core. It looks like your scuffle with Zogilia wore you up pretty good, X-Cross. But you'll have no mercy from us. Sorry, but we're gonna finish you off here and head back to our world to carry out our Reconquista.
So much for taking a break. Looks like we've got another fight in our hands.
All units, return to the ship for emergency repairs and supplies.
Well, this could very well be our last battle with the Reconquista fleet.
So they're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna quickly repair and go right into it. Like we have time for that. Yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. Why are you so surprised, Archmage Kjelden? Have you no shame, Priest Sulk? Only the line of Archmages is permitted to set foot on this ground. I am, of course, well aware of that. I entrusted you with the front line, but the liberties you've taken lately are too much to ignore. I merely acted in accordance with the principles of the Keepers. Let me remind you that our task is to control wars, not start them.
Oh, and who decided that?
Well... Wait, don't tell me.
Now that I think about it, there was never any need for me to wait for someone to appoint me as founder. Of all the Keepers, I am already the one closest to Anda, God of Wisdom. Not you.
Don't do this.
So it's finally gotten through your thick skull. You finally realize that you've served your purpose. That's right. The world will be reborn. It is the will of Dr. Embryo. And yes, even Anda himself. And Anda, in his infinite wisdom, has chosen me, Zelric Obsidian, as his founder.
Please, Zelric. I mean, founder Zelric. Please, have mercy on me.
I'm afraid showing you clemency would be an affront to Anda's dogmas.
But why? I listened to the voice of Anda and served him faithfully as an Archmage.
You want an explanation, do you? Then I'll give you one.
I'm sick of looking at you. Exhalatio.
Did you really think you could use the name of Anda and the history of the Keepers to keep us at bay forever, you charlatan? Now I'm officially the head of the Keepers, and I plan to take full advantage of my new position.
Just you wait, Yuri Elite.
I'll soon finish my business with you as well.